Southeast Asia, the whole region, the whole area is not just amazing for its culture, but of course for its history and its amazing beauty. Because it has locations where you just want to stop and take a minute and wish to be stuck in these breathtaking moments forever. And here on FTD Facts, we are revisiting a country that we have recently talked about that comes from Southeast Asia. And this is a place that is extremely beautiful, from its amazing valleys to beaches. And once again, today, we are looking at the country known as Vietnam. Hey everybody, what's going on? Dave Welp here. Welcome to FTD Facts. Now for you guys who are here for the first time, this is a channel where we talk about people, cultures, and places from all around the world, and we learn about many different places. And with that in mind, if you guys are here for the first time, leave a comment down there for a future FTD Facts video, because we're always listening to you. So today we're going to look at Vietnam, because in our last video, a lot of you guys had some really positive comments to say. People were sharing their love from other countries from around the world. Also, some people were saying that they were from there. So of course we did the video not too long ago, but we said here on FTD Facts, we said screw it, you know, so many people had so many nice things to say about that first one, so we're gonna do a part 2 and look into more details about this country. Now, with that in mind, I wanna know from you guys, I wanna know what your favorite Southeast Asian country is and why. Put it down there, I wanna be able to read it. Also guys, I wanna let you know about Grammarly.com. These guys are our sponsor. Feel free to check them out, but I will talk more about that at the end of the video. Because let's get rolling and let's talk about Vietnam. Alright, so the first thing we should probably talk about is coffee. Because when it comes to this country, they export a lot of it. As a matter of fact, they export so much, they are the second largest producers of coffee in the entire world. Of course, they follow Brazil, but coffee was first introduced into the country via the French in 1857. And after that, it became a major source for their economy. And in 2009, Reuters said that it produced 1.9 million tons of coffee that year. That's pretty crazy. Just imagine you putting that into your system. I mean, you die from caffeine overdose, but I'm sure a lot of you coffee addicts out there are like, yo, now I want to go to Vietnam. And in 2012, it actually exported $1.2 billion in income from just coffee. Also, it should be noted that in the country, most of the coffee houses are generally owned by the government. But however, there are a few private companies, such as Highlands Coffee, which was the first private coffee company in the country. It started in 1998 after its owner saw a major rise in Starbucks in the United States. Alright, so yeah, Vietnam has a lot of coffee, but what else does it have a lot of? Well, guess what? It's actually got a lot of bikes, and I'm talking motorcycles or scooters. It's because of the popularity and use of motorcycles that it has caused motorcycles to outnumber cars in the country. And currently there is an estimated 37 million motorcycles zipping around with only 2 million cars. Now of course one of the reasons for this is because cars are really expensive down there in Southeast Asia, and the infrastructure and roads are just sometimes not built for cars. And it's actually so common down there that if you go on a train, you can actually take your motorcycle with you, but you have to pay for a ticket for yourself and of course for the motorcycle if you want to go long distances. Now, of course, when it comes to these bikes, Vietnam does have some rules, and one for sure is that you have to have a helmet when you are riding. And for international drivers, you actually have to get a license despite the fact that you might have your own driver's license from your own country. Now, if we look at the city Hanoi, they actually have a real big problem with these motorcycles. Because, for example, they have approximately 5 million bikes to 7 million people, with officials stating that in some areas, the amount of bikes are 1.4 to 3.72 times the capacity for the road's requirements. And because of this reason, and probably a few more, there's been talks about banning these motorcycles in Hanoi by the year 2030. But however, none of this will happen until more public transportation has been put in place. Because let's be real, it's the #1 form of transportation, and you can't just say to people, yo, you can't have bikes anymore. They're not going to be able to get around if you don't have enough, facilities for that. And although bikes are a major part of the culture of Vietnam, let's talk about another interesting part of their culture, and that is their deities. One in particular is a really fascinating one called Ong Tao, and this is a very unique deity that not many other countries have. As a matter of fact, besides Korea, it is the only country on the entire planet that has the god of the kitchen. That's right, Ong Tao is the spirit that is in charge of the kitchen. Meanwhile, I thought it would be me because I make a mean lasagna. So how is Ong Tao the god of the kitchen? Why do you need a god of the kitchen? Well, actually, for their New Year's, which happens on February 16th of every single year, this god is sent to watch over houses and pretty much sort of police the families. Families will polish their silver and clean their house to look good for this god, because when New Year's ends, he goes back up to heaven to tell the Jade Emperor about the family's dealings. And if your house just isn't really in good order, you might not go to heaven. Sorry. So we got deities, we've got motorcycles, alright, and coffee. What else is really big in Vietnam? Well, believe it or not, one of their biggest sports is football or soccer. This is a sport that is extremely popular in Vietnam and is considered a national sport. And in 1991, they were reintroduced into the international world, competing for the Southeast Asia Games. And by 2016, it marked the year that they were first qualified to join FIFA and competed in the FIFA Futsal World Cup. And they didn't do half bad. They got up to round 16, so pretty kudos to them for their first time being at the FIFA games, right? But sometimes we may look at an Asian country and we may think martial arts might be very big. And when it comes to martial arts, no, it's not martial arts like jiu-jitsu or kung fu. The popular martial arts within Vietnam is called Vo Van Nam. This is a Vietnamese created martial art, and it is based off of the yin-yang theory, and in some cases of martial arts, they focus on hard over soft, or vice versa. However, Vo Van Nam remains balanced in hard and soft techniques, which if you were to translate that to, I guess, an English sort of term, that would either be, I guess, like hard or soft sort of attacks, or opposing or yielding techniques. And with martial arts, it requires a lot of energy. And with that in mind, let's talk about the energy within the country. Now, one thing that's really unfortunate about Vietnam is there is a big talk about Vietnam being pushed to be more coal producing, with a warning and an estimate that by 2030, over 56% of the country might be provided by coal power plants. And this is all due to the fact that there is a boost from regional suppliers that makes it really cheap. However, this won't help the pollution problems, not just within Vietnam, but also neighboring countries as well, and of course worldwide.
Khi nó nấu mà than đá mà ra cho hết chỗ đổ trong đó nữa, đem ra biển đổ, mà sau này mà nó đổ khu vực đó nữa là nó ảnh hưởng môi trường gớm lắm.
However, by the same token, the government does plan by 2030 to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 25%, and currently about 40% of its electricity is provided by hydroelectric power. And although 20% may be coal today, it does have plans to have at least 5% covered from renewable energy sources by 2020. And in 2004, Vietnam did start construction in partnerships with the Russians to create a nuclear power plant. But by 2016, they abandoned that idea, stating it was not economically viable due to cheaper resources, despite the fact that the country is growing fast for its need for power. So Vietnam is a very vast country with a lot of very beautiful places. And in our last episode, we did mention how Vietnam has quite a few UNESCO zones. And one I want to mention in this video for sure is the Hoi An Ancient Town, which is a well-preserved town that became a UNESCO site in 1999, but its buildings date all the way back to the 15th century. And of course, back then, this town was a very important trading port for the country. And currently 30 hectares of its city is classified as protected, and with about 1,107 timber buildings, elements can be seen from Japanese, Chinese, and even European influences. And of course, within this town, not much has changed since the 17th century. A lot of the buildings and even the layouts of the streets are the same. And to go into a little bit more of history, Vietnam may seem like a country that has not won any Nobel Prizes. But however, that's not actually true, because within Vietnam, they had an individual that was from the country that received a Nobel laureate. This one goes to Lee Doc Tawa, who theoretically won a Nobel Prize for Peace, along with Henry Kissinger from the United States in 1973. And out of all the countries that we have talked about here on FTD Facts, this is the first time I've ever heard about somebody turning down their Nobel Prize. The reason this happened is because Lee Doc Tawa and Henry Kissinger won Nobel Prizes for having peace talks during those times. However, he actually turned this down because when he received this honor, Vietnam was not in a state of peace. stating that the award was premature, and when Henry Kissinger found out, he tried to give it back out of guilt, but you really just can't do that with Nobel Prizes. Once you got one, you're stuck with it. Either way, that is us looking at Vietnam for a second time, a country that has a fascinating history and is beautiful in so many different ways. My name is Dave Walpole, guys, and you know what? I want to thank you guys for tuning into FTD Facts and learning with me a little bit more about other countries from around the world. And like I said, this is a part 2 to Vietnam, and I want to thank all you guys for being really supportive in the first video. Now, of course, before you guys get out of here, please check out Grammarly.com. These guys are our sponsor. But what is Grammarly.com? Well, this is a program that you can download for free that helps improve your language and grammar. You can also purchase an upgrade for extra features, but other than that, it is a really handy tool. So check it out. The link for that is in the description box below. And of course, guys, in the description box below is my Instagram. If you guys want to reach out to me and you guys want to send me direct stuff asking me what videos we got coming up, feel free to do so because I'm always getting back to you guys on Instagram. However, this is Vietnam, a beautiful country that has a lot to offer, a great place that many would love to travel. It is filled with history from its modern world to its ancient world, a place that has been influenced by many countries and has influenced many more. This is the great people and culture and country of Vietnam, where their slogan is independence, happiness, and freedom. So this is FTD Facts, where you learn about many different cultures and places from around the world. Be sure to tune in Monday to Friday, guys, because we're always uploading for you. Also, we also love listening to you guys, so leave a comment for a future FTD Facts video. Other than that, be sure to check out one of our other videos or check out our country's playlist. But until then, we'll see you in the next video. Cool? Bye.